I'm Kate from the Small Things blog, and today we're going to do a perfectly pretty half-up style. I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't shared this tutorial yet because it's clean and simple and pretty and kind of a classic hairstyle that looks good on almost any hair texture or style. So you do not need to have your hair curled for this. I just have mine curled. But I actually would maybe almost prefer it on straight hair because it just adds to the clean, polished look. So it's going to be a half-up style. So if you want to kind of find a good location for your half-up, if you can feel the bone that sort of sticks out, it's called your occipital bone. And it's kind of at the base, like if you were to go behind your ears, it's just a little bit of a round bone that sits there. So a good location for a half-up style would be right above that bone, or if you want a very low half-up, you could go right below it. But that can be a good gauge for you to determine where to start your half-up styles. So you will need a clear elastic, a few bobby pins, a duckbill clip or two. This isn't essential, but this will help once we get to a certain part of the hairstyle. And I like to leave most of my hair down for half-up styles. So when I'm grabbing my hair to pull it up, I don't press my thumbs all the way against my scalp. So I'm just kind of grabbing the top layers, enough that it's going to look like I have a lot of hair included, but you can see if I lift it up, a lot of it is still hanging down. So grab enough hair that you have a good amount to put in a ponytail holder. And once you have that sectioned off, we're going to just put a few duckbill clips in here so we don't pick up the other hair with our elastic. I just need one to kind of keep mine down, but if you need more, just slip another one in there. So the clip is kind of right below my occipital bone. So we're going to grab our hair and kind of pull it down a little bit. And put the elastic in right in the center. So once you have your half up put in your ponytail, you can loosen it a little bit, maybe pull your crown up a little, make sure it's symmetrical so you don't have one side that's a lot bigger than the other, and make sure it's going back nicely on both sides. So you can take your clip out once you have your elastic in there. And then what a lot of people do here is grab a piece of hair that's already within that elastic and try and wrap it around. But since you didn't pick up everything when you were pulling your hair into the half up, we're going to grab the section of hair right underneath where the elastic is going to sit and wrap that around. So make sure it's nice and smooth and have your bobby pins ready to grab. So we're picking that from the underneath and just wrapping it around that elastic. And then once you get to a good location where you just have a little bit of hair left, we're going to pin it to your scalp and not to the ponytail, if that makes sense. So this bobby pin, we're going to slip in crinkled side towards your scalp, and we're just going to hold that little hair that we wrapped around. So that's the hair we're going to be holding. And I'm just pushing that pin in vertically. If you need another hair for another bobby pin for extra security, just slip that in right next to it. Make sure you check with a hand mirror to make sure those bobby pins are not showing. It looks like mine are all hidden. Perfect. And then with that hair, if your hair is a lot longer and that's still sticking out, just put another pin in and kind of force it to be right underneath the hair that's in the elastic, and then no one will ever see it. So you want to finish with a little bit of hairspray. I would specifically spray that section as well that you just wrapped around the elastic so that doesn't go anywhere. And maybe carry a bobby pin with you during the day in case any of those hairs decide to sprout out. You can just quick slip a bobby pin in to make sure they stay there. You'll want to spray the front of your hair as well. Maybe pinch a little bit at the crown to lift some of those hairs up. And that's all there is to it. So this is a very polished, you saw how simple and quick it was, but a little bit more interesting than just like putting it back in elastic. This is maybe a little bit more updated and a little bit more of a mature style than just a little elastic. If you want to see any other hair tutorials, be sure to check my blog, thesmallthingsblog.com. I have a hair tutorials page with a bunch of them up there for you. Thanks for watching.